Hooey, let's get started. Golly, take what, 3? Dang. So welcome to this video. Today I want to go through the process I use to create fight scenes and draw fight scenes, and I've basically broken this down into, I guess, 5 steps for every fight scene that I've studied and just like broken it down for myself. Dang it. So let's just get started. What's interesting about fight scenes, I think, is like I think without structure, it's kind of hard to learn how to draw it and actually direct it more so. Because you can draw people punching each other and fighting each other, but I think you need that structure in a fight scene to actually make it impactful in the story or whatever you're using it for, especially for comics, which is what I'm trying to use it for. So let's just get started. So right here in this first box, I actually drew these 2 characters. I'm going to try and draw the fight scene in this video in these 6 squares, 6 boxes, or panels, I guess. But to start off, we have these 2 characters I drew really quick. And so the first step I usually take when I draw a fight scene, and what I've noticed in a fight scene is, like, let me get my marker, is what I've noticed is that there's usually some sort of setup to the fight. There's usually 2 characters or more about to get ready for a battle or some type of interaction with each other. And so that's why I do this right here, this first panel. This is the setup panel. So number 1 is setup. And it's funny, what I was thinking is in the setup panel, they usually explain why they're fighting, maybe some type of disagreement, but in this one, let's just say, let's break it down to character A and character B. This is character A on the left, and this is character B on the right. So character A and character B are setting up the conflict, and for some reason, character A says, let's just say he thinks character B ate his sandwich. So why did you eat my sandwich? Or where's my sandwich? Like, where's my sandwich? Where is my sandwich? Make me in the word balloon or whatever. And then he's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Idiot. There we go. So that's the setup of the conflict. We're setting up the story, this conflict, why they're fighting. Where's my sandwich? Character A says to character B. And next up in the process is the actual attack. So character A is going to attack character B. So what is it? What did I call it? I actually wrote this stuff down, but yeah, it's the attack. So the first is setup, and the second is the actual attack. So character A attacks character B. So let's go ahead and draw that out over here on the side. What's cool about fight scenes is how dynamic you can get with the characters. And in this second panel, real quick, in the second panel, I want to see character A like wind up a punch or something, and that'll lead into the third step of the fight scene process, I guess. So what is this? Attack. So let's draw character A like winding up a attack or something. If I was doing this on my own and not for a video, I would probably try and get more reference up. But just for the video, I'm just gonna try and come up with something on the fly here. I want him like winding up his fist back here, so he's like getting ready to punch character B back here. And I want this, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want this to be pretty clear as to what he's doing. He's winding up his attack right here. His shoulder's probably gonna be over here somewhere. And I kind of want to, I'm just gonna give him a label. So this is character A, right? He's like, where the heck is my sandwich, dude? I'm freaking hungry. But I want to try and make him resemble his face somewhat. He's pretty mad. Just using basic shapes too. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this video is more about like directing a fight scene more than actually drawing it. Because if I was gonna actually draw this fight scene, like for real, I would try to bring out more reference up here. But for now, I just want to get something up and ready to show for the video, and that's fine. So his thumb or something, fingers, he's about to hit him. So this is attack. He's about to attack character B. Let me get his eyes in real quick. That's one thing I gotta work on too, is just like facial expressions and stuff. That's fine for now, whatever. Just winding up an attack. And then step 3 would be the defense. So he's not gonna, so character B is not just gonna let character A hit him, right? So this is the defense. Three defense. And so usually in step 3, in the defense stage of the fight, character B is either gonna dodge the attack or block it somehow. So in this little comic or whatever, I feel like he's gonna like, he's probably gonna grab his hand. I feel like, so let me try to draw him grabbing that punch. So let's see. So I have him, character B over here, and then his hand is probably like grabbing his hand or something. So this is character B's fist right here. And that's what's cool about just practicing this, is like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to study it and make it the best I possibly can. But this is his hand, the fist that is coming flying towards him, and I imagine he like catches it or whatever. So his thumb's over here, his body's like right here, and he's like, or maybe he just blocks it completely with his other hand. He's like, get that out of there, dude, whatever. And yeah, just like I said earlier, you really got to practice like the foreshortening and perspective and stuff to actually get the fight scene, or any scene really, just to get how you want it to look. And so for this scene, he blocks the attack with his hand. He's like, nope, get that out of there. So this is character B. Just draw his face in real quick. He's on the defensive, like I said, so he's not just gonna let himself get hit. Just draw his face real quick and move on to the next step. And usually in a fight scene as well, depending on what you're trying to accomplish for that fight scene, you're gonna have like dialogue or whatever. I feel like right here in this scene, he's gonna be like, I didn't eat your sandwich, dude. I have no idea what he's talking about or something. And so that would be like over here to the side or something. I didn't eat your sandwich. All right, that's fine. And this is more like a storyboard, right? I'm not trying to get anything perfect, but this is the basic thing. Just the basics. So we have the setup. We set up the fight scene, and we have the attack. Character A attacks character B, and then character B is like, I'm not going for it. He's on the defensive, so he's either gonna block the attack or he's gonna dodge it. And then after that, what's cool about fight scenes is it's a cycle. So you can either move on to step 4, or you can go back to step 2, where instead of character A attacks character B again, you can have that too, but usually you have character B's on the defensive, right? And so he's like, okay, you're attacking me, so I'm gonna attack back. So he goes back to step 2, and then it's a cycle. And then, so character B attacks character A is now on the defensive, and then just keeps going in a cycle, in a circle. So step 2, let me just write this down real quick. Step 2 and step 3, attack and defend. It's a cycle in a fight scene especially. Okay, so my phone ran out of space real quick. I had to delete some stuff, but I'm back, ready to get back into it. So like I was saying, this cycle, this attack and defend can go in a cycle and go on for as long as you want in the fight scene, where character A attacks character B, or character B attacks character A, and it's just a cycle. It goes back and forth. But the next step in the process, after you're done with all the fighting and the attacking and defending and dodging and blocking and attacking again, you can go into the next stage, which is the counter attack. I believe, right? Counter attack. Yeah, counter attack. Write that down real quick. The counter attack. And what the counter attack is, so in my example here, we have the setup. We set up the fight. Character A is attacking character B. Character B defends himself. And so now what he's gonna do, what character B is gonna do is he's gonna counter attack character A in this next panel. So number 4 is counter. And I actually broke this down in a webtoon called ePro, and the fight scene in there. I liked how the artist directed his fight scenes, and I was like, I could probably take note of this. And that's how I actually started breaking it down and noticing it in other comics and pretty much everything else, like anime, cartoons, all kinds of stuff like that. And this is how I've just broken it down myself. I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but this is just how I've broken it down. And so, in this next step, the counter, character B over here is going to attack character A. So let's do something like, I'm trying to figure out how to draw it so it leads into the step 5. And so, let's think. Basically, he just attacks him, so I'm just going to draw him punching him. So, let's have character A over here. And then character B is going to be up here. Dang, my shadow's in the way, man. Get out the way, shadow. But character B is going to be up here. And let's have him throwing a punch as his counter attack. So he throws a punch over here. He's like, nope, I'm not having it. And I gotta work on my fight scenes and actually drawing them. But this is how I actually... Alright, so my phone is really tripping with me with the storage space, but anyway, so where was I at? So we got the setup of the fight, we got the attack, the defense, and now we're on the counter attack. So character B is actually now attacking or countering character A's attack. by attacking him. So I'm just drawing that out. And ow. I'm just trying to draw this out. The best I can. And this is just a thumbnail. So I'm not tripping over it being perfect. Like I said, I still gotta work on fight scenes and stuff myself, but this is basically it right here. Character B attacks character A. Okay, so after the counter attack, character B's not having it. He counters he counters character A's attack, right? And so now in the fight scene is where you decide whether or not to end the fight here with the counter attack, or you move on and go back into the cycle of attack, defend, counter attack, defend, counter, attack, defend, counter. So I guess I should have included counter in that cycle, but this is basically what I've observed from. All right, cool. Okay, so we got the counter done. Now I just want to talk about the next step, which is the final blow. So once you've set up the conflict, you have character A attack character B, and then character B counters it, and then you go on a cycle to attack, defense, counter. This is the counter stage is where you, like I said, where you choose whether or not to end the fight here. And so step number 5 is the final blow. And that's what I've noticed in fight scenes is like the character comes up with a way or a strategy to beat the other character. Some type of strategy, or just some, just by pure strength or something. Whatever it is for your story. The character that you want to win the fight wins the fight, and then step 5 is the final blow. And so down here, I actually just drew this out real quick off camera so I could actually focus on it. So down here I have character B dealing his final blow to the character A, and so this would be the end of the fight. So this is number 5, final blow. And I have character B unleashing a flurry of attacks on character A that would probably knock him out or something like that. And so after that, it's pretty simple. You just de-escalate the situation and move forward with your story. And that's where I just drew this out and ended this little conflict. And so character B says, "Just make a new sandwich, you damn idiot." And so that's pretty much it for this video. Wanted to make this video on creating a fight scene and how I've studied it and how I've practiced drawing it. I still got a lot more practice to do, even with making comics and stuff, but I wanted to share this just because I think this is a pretty simple way to break down fight scenes. This, like I said, it's not necessarily how to draw a fight scene. When you want to draw a fight scene, you actually have to definitely use reference, definitely use more perspective tools, or just know how to use perspective in a fight scene, foreshortening, stuff like that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So with the fight scene, just to well, it's not reflect, but I'll say reflect, just to reflect on it. You first want to set up the conflict. Next, you want to have character A attack character B, or if it's multiple characters, you can do it that way. And then character B is on the defensive. He's not going to let himself get hit. And then character B throws a counter attack on to counter character A's attack. And then you decide who wins the fight, how they win the fight, and the strategy behind it. In this case, it's just a simple flurry of attacks from character B. And so he deals a final blow down here, and then that's the end of the fight. And you can explain that however you want to. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I broke this down in a pretty simple way. But yeah, like I said, I just got to keep practicing it And yeah, that's it for this video. So hopefully I helped you out, and thanks for watching.